Hey guys, and welcome back to me, Ben, playing City Skylines in my city, Verville. Today, I'm back again here with episode 10 of me playing City Skylines. Yeah, in case you haven't seen any of my previous episodes, maybe you would like to jump back, so maybe you also would like to subscribe to my channel here. For this episode, actually, I don't have a very huge plan. As I did a couple of necessary things that I needed to take care about for my town, and I think this episode will be another like redesigning a couple of things episode and things like that, because currently I'm experiencing a few minor things in my town, like for example, where is it? The incoming traffic here is piling up here a lot. And again, in this location, there the traffic is piling up as well. And there are a couple of minor issues that I want to try solving today. And I also thought about having separate train lines in my town. Actually, this is the first one. And actually, this is what I'm going to start with in this episode, because I want to make sure that I'm kind of beautifying things a little bit more and sorting a couple of issues here. So I would like to ask you to just stay tuned for the next couple of minutes, because I'm just building a couple of few parts here, and I think I'll fast forward things for you just in the meantime, because you don't have to wait that long. And I think it's still easy enough to see what I'm doing while I'm just fast forwarding things. So I'll be back for you in a couple of minutes, and thanks for staying tuned. So now I connected things up, I think, properly enough, and I added in already 3 more train stations here for my citizens. There's actually one thing I wanted to remind you of, and I think this also caused some issues in my city so far, because when you're putting down like those train stations, they allow intercity trains right from the start. So a lot of outcoming and ingoing trains actually will stop there. And from my perspective, and I should have taken care of that a little bit sooner, to be honest. From my perspective, it absolutely makes sense to have only one or maybe two train stations in your town that actually allow the stop of intercity trains. And usually I'm picking the first one that's in the network, where those intercity connections are actually coming in, which would be this one in my case. So I'm allowing intercity trains there. And the other thing I of course have to do is expanding my like existing network drag stop to move it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm curious, maybe I can move it like that. So I'm adding a stump here, and I'm moving this stump here and going back and forth. Just have to make sure that this is like connected. I'm just wondering what's happening here. Okay, so I think this should be fine now. I connected all 3 additional stops to my network. So I have one train line that actually goes from here up there. And this should be doing fine. I only have to remember that every train station needs some water, and for that reason I'm adding in my water pipes right to this new part of my town. It's not completely new, but I'm slowly expanding my city here, which is actually nice to see. And yeah, so the water pipes are expanded over there as well, and the trains are sorting themselves out at the moment, which is really good. So I'm curious if everything's working out nicely here. I was just trying to see. Yeah, of course that's slowing down, and it's getting back some pace here. Yeah, so now I think everything should be fine. It seems to be working. The network is connected and back up, which is good. So right now, after taking care of that, and I think I already mentioned it in the very beginning, I have to take care of this. And actually, again, this is something I'm a little bit wondering about because City Skylines, the developers, this is a map that came with the game basically. I haven't modified it in any way, and nobody else has, as far as I know. So I guess this is a standardized map I'm using right now, but still, the lane management hasn't been done properly. So I'm just doing it quickly. Whenever there's somebody leaving, they should have enough space to go. So you're only turning right, which is okay and good. But over here, I'm having these issues that shouldn't occur actually. So you only go there, you only go there, and you only go there. So that should be fine. And up here, actually, I'm having these additional issues with, again, here having too many too many lanes for whatever reason. I don't know why. Of course, it looks a bit more massive and a bit more beautiful. Again, I forgot to set the day and night cycle speed to paused. So what I'm doing here now is, again, the same lane management stuff that I already did before. And you only please go there, and then you should be free to go. And I don't want to have any lane switching like here. No lane switching there. No lane switching there. And I think this should be the first location where you can actually switch lanes if you need to. So things should run a bit more smoothly now. And over here, no, I think that should be fine. I was just wondering because the last time I had some flooding issues here in this building, but yeah, there we go. So why are floods coming in like this? Is there anything happening up here? So probably I'm just doing the same like what I did before. I want to avoid this traffic happening here, or those traffic issues happening here. So I'm doing some terrain leveling here, and the brush size should be not single, but yeah, it should be a bit more natural here. And I'm just adjusting this level here to make sure that we are no longer running into any flooding issues. Of course, now they will occur, but after this little flood, everything should be gone and fine. So hopefully this truck, as soon as it filled up and cleared out all the flooding issues here, this can go and we won't have any more problems here. Yeah, maybe we are now having problems here for some reason. Oh, come on. Guys, is this really happening now just because it's tighter now? Probably. Let's see. So I'm again doing some terrain leveling here. as I don't want this to happen. Oh no, this wasn't a good idea, to be honest. This could go even deeper easily. And maybe I need some like help here. Oh no, my bus. Oh, come on. This hasn't been my intention, to be honest. Hopefully things sort themselves out in a couple of seconds. I'm just curious. So the water is gone. No, but it's coming back. It's coming back and forth. So yeah, so let's see what happens here. So this seems to be okay now. There we seem to have a few issues here. There the water is kind of doing whatever it wants to do. Yeah, but hopefully... No, again, there we have some flooding. Oh, shoot. This is really a tight spot here, a really tight location. It's not far off the river. So I'm curious, that traffic issues, well, they almost got solved now, which is good. The traffic is flowing way better now. Yeah, and they can sort themselves out here easily. No problem with that. So, yeah, we'll... Ah, shoot. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. I did not want this to happen, to be honest. So I'm trying to, again, level things here. But why is that not an option? Is this just because it's stuck to the ground here? Oh, maybe I'm raising this bridge here a little bit and this road a little bit as well. And that here, just to make sure that we are not running into any issues in the near future. And I think this water these water issues will be solved quite easily in a little while. That here as well, and I think I'm gonna raise you. This will take a little while, maybe. Yeah, for sure, it'll take a little while, but let's see what happens if things are getting better now, or whether they don't, but I think they will. I shouldn't have any further issues here with water coming into my town. And yeah, right now I remember, I think I just saw that in the last couple of minutes, actually, I received, or I was almost eligible for a new level. I have enough students, but the attractiveness is not yet at the level where it should be. So I will consider adding in a new library or an additional library, because there is one. So yeah, right now I'm adding things in here. So hopefully this helps me with, yeah, the attractiveness should be fine now. I'm curious what will happen in the next like academic year. I should be able to reach a 3-star university now. So as you can see, the education problem that I have previously had in my town is now, well, I would like to say, not yet solved completely, but it's doing way better than it did before. And yeah, so I'm putting in a few more greens here in my animal world. This will make things look a bit more natural. And the other thing I wanted to drop down now is a decorative thing, but still something that also helps with not having a too high noise level in your town, which would be a couple of trees right next to the train line. And yeah, since the commercial demand is still there at a certain level and it's not dropping down in any way, I'm putting down here a few more commercial zones, as well as a few office zones, because I want to have a few more offices close by to the places where my citizens all live in, because that might actually help me with attracting more citizens living in my city, even though, as you can see, I'm missing the workforce, and this is kind of, again, still bothering me, because it's not making things any easier for me right at the moment. So probably I'm yeah, I'm just thinking, since I'm checking out currently a new like recording setup here, I'm a bit afraid that all the things that I'm doing at the moment are, I don't want to say worthless, but well, hopefully everything recorded nicely in the past couple of minutes. So I think I will call this an episode now and see whether everything worked out. So yeah, and the next episode will definitely be longer than this episode, but still I got a lot of things sorted out now, which is actually good, as those were a couple of basic things that I was struggling with during the past couple of episodes anyway. So, yeah. In that case, I would really like to thank you for joining me again, playing City Skylines here on my YouTube channel. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. I'd really appreciate that. And if you like this video, leave me a like. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, and I'm happy to answer them for you. And yeah, I hope to see you soon back here on my channel. And yeah, stay safe in the meantime, and yeah, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.